this video, we traverse the beautiful province of Prince Edward Island. We investigate World War II legends, try new foods, stealth camp at some incredible locations, stress test the EV charging network, and show you the island like you've never seen it, all while I live in my Tesla.
Well, here we are. We made it. We're in Prince Edward Island, the land of the red dirt. We got the plaid here. We just crossed the massive Confederation Bridge, and we're going to head into Charlottetown. This province only has one Tesla supercharger, so we're headed over there to check it out. We'll see you there.
Just got a bite to eat here, and I'm in the community of Border Carlton here on Prince Edward Island, actually right near where the Confederation Bridge empties out into the island here, and we're at 16% state of charge, and we've got to make it 48 kilometers, a 36-minute drive to get to the only supercharger in all of Prince Edward Island. Will we make it to Charlottetown? All 8 stalls are available, and it looks like we're gonna arrive with 4%. So let's see how we do. Well, there we are, and we landed as anticipated with 4%, exactly what the computer told us it was gonna do. So let's get plugged in.
And here we are at the only Tesla supercharger in the entire province of Prince Edward Island. We're here in Charlottetown, and we landed at this beautiful array, 8 cabinets, version 3. This is definitely a bucket list supercharger if you're looking for some unique ones to visit.
Okay, so we did a full pull charge. We're looking at 100%. And yeah, so why don't we just go to the furthest most point in all of Prince Edward Island. We're gonna go and camp out at a lighthouse in the middle of the ocean. Sounds like a plan to me. We are heading up the westernmost tip of Prince Edward Island, and if you see on the map there, we are going to run out of road pretty soon. Okay, so we are getting right to the very end, the westernmost tip of Prince Edward Island, and there's a big windmill here. If you can see that in the darkness, and some type of radio tower, some buildings here. You can definitely feel the wind. Come on, yes!
Well, good morning from beautiful Prince Edward Island. Here we are at the North Point Lighthouse. Right here behind me, had an incredible sleep. The sun is rising. It is spectacular. I'll put some pictures up here because just the camera's just not doing this justice here. It is incredible. I've got the ocean behind me here. The wind is blowing like crazy, and it is just surreal. I absolutely love it here. Look at the red dirt here. Unbelievable. I can't wait to explore the island even further. So here I am. I'm on the very tip point of Prince Edward Island.
I had heard a local legend about a German Nazi U-boat that was sunk in the waters off the coast of Prince Edward Island, so obviously I had to go and investigate. What I found was that German Nazi U-boat 376 was given a mission to take on board German naval officers who had escaped from a POW camp number 70 near Fredericton, New Brunswick. Their rendezvous point was North Cape, Prince Edward Island. However, after failing to make required daily contact for 3 consecutive days, U-376 was declared missing on April 15, 1943. It is documented that there was a quote-unquote sea exercise at North Cape, Prince Edward Island on the morning of May 7, 1943 between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m., which involved American ships USS Haste, USS Intensity, and USS Alacrity. Witnesses at the time claim a submarine was sunk. U-376 and her 37 crew members are still missing.
Well, I just got out of the humble barber. Big shout out to Ty down here in Summerside, Prince Edward Island, right on the ocean. You get a beautiful haircut. These guys do great work. What a cool barber shop. Thank you so much, guys. It was great to meet you all. And we'll see you as we continue our travels on beautiful Prince Edward Island. Just landed here in Kensington, Prince Edward Island at the Island Stone pub that is made out of the old Kensington railway station. You can see remnants of the railway line here. Has a great historical significance to the area, but I'm hungry. Let's go inside and get some lobster rolls. Well, my first setback of the trip, Island Stone pub doesn't have any lobster rolls because lobster's out of season. Anyways, I had a phenomenal fish sandwich and some killer corn chowder and feeling good. So let's get up to the North Shore. So I didn't even realize it, but the Island Stone pub has EV chargers. So I'm just driving along on this road behind me, headed to Anne of Green Gables homestead, and look what I drive by. I'm like, what the heck is this? This is a replica of the Space Shuttle Columbia just sitting here in a field. So I had to park the Plaid beside it. I want to look inside too. Okay, let's see if the door opens. Is the door open? No, it's like Noah's Ark, buddy. The door's closed. That's all right. We'll look in here. It's just a piece of nose smashed out. Oh wow. Oh, okay, so it looks like it's closed off. This is crazy. This is like some homemade job here. Wow. Look at this. This thing is like built to scale or what? Oh my gosh. Well, this Model S Plaid and I guess, are kindred spirits because we made it here to Anne of Green Gables, a national historical site here in Canada. It is the site of L.M. Montgomery, the author of Anne of Green Gables. It was her home, and they've made this place a national historical site. Obviously, they built a beautiful visitor center here, and just gorgeous grounds. Very nice golf course on the other side. Definitely a place worth visiting. So here's a great example of the difference in crazy weather on Prince Edward Island. Look, crazy amount of snow here, and look, right across the bay, no snow at all.
That was the North Shore, and to say it was picturesque would be an incredible understatement. I can't stress enough, you gotta come here, you gotta visit this place. The beaches are unbelievable, those dunes, just gorgeous. The lighthouses are right out of a storybook. Yeah, I don't even really have the words, but we're moving on and heading down to Charlottetown, gonna grab some dinner. Might grab a little charge there. We'll see if I need it or not. And then we're heading out to the East Point Lighthouse, which is the furthest point east. We've gone the furthest point west or northwest on the island. So now we're going to go to the other complete furthest corner and camp out for tonight. And then tomorrow we're going to head down into the southern part of the island and wrap up our tour of beautiful Prince Edward Island.
Feeling a little late night munchies here in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. So I hit up Dino's Pizza and we got a little East Coast Donair that we're gonna try out and see how it is.
All right, so let's see how good this East Coast Donair really is. Got some Donair sauce. And we have a Donair. It's nice and hot. I even got them to throw in a Donair egg roll. So we'll see how that is. That sounded interesting. What else is in here? Oh, more Donair sauce. Holy smokes. Looks like we're going deep sea diving with the Donair sauce here. All right, so let's give it a whirl here. Open it up. And they have double wrapped it. So I wonder if it's super juicy or what. Ooh, well, it looks good. Smells good. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here we go. There it is. There's the Donair, the meats, the diced tomatoes, the diced onions. Let's get a little bit of sauce on here and see how it tastes. Gotta have the Donair sauce. All right. Not sure the origins of this, but apparently it's an East Coast deal. So let's give it a try. All right. So we're gonna load it up with Donair sauce, diced tomatoes, onions, Donair meat on this pita flatbread thing. All right. Mm. Wow, that's actually very good. Really thin sliced shaved meat, and the sauce is sweet but kind of garlicky. Yeah, it's a good wrap, good sandwich. Well, we just made it here to the East Point Lighthouse. It's pretty late, so I'm gonna get to sleep. There's nowhere to plug in here, but we've got 68%, 67% state of charge, and that should be plenty enough to keep the heat running all night long. All right, good night, everybody. Well, good morning from the East Point Lighthouse here in Prince Edward Island. Had a great night's sleep, kept the car nice and toasty warm, and it only used about 5% of the battery. So let's get outside, check out this lighthouse. Time to make some coffee right here on the East Point. Beautiful sea air coming in off the Atlantic. We got a nice dark roast coffee. Oh, can't wait. So I'm just sitting up here on the deck at the lighthouse. And if you look on the horizon, I noticed that is Cape Breton Island. Okay, so I'm all carved up and it's time for a hike. I'm headed to Greenwich Trailhead, which apparently in this, it's a national park here in Prince Edward Island, and apparently there's a really cool floating bridge trail over this body of water, this inland body of water. So I'm excited to check that out. Let's hit the road and see what this trail is all about. looks like we're coming into the windmill graveyard here. Man, this one's like busted, not turning. And then there's one behind it where the fins are completely gone. It's not good. Looks like maybe solar might be the way to go. Hey guys, how are ya? Good.
So I just had one of the girls in Montague who's working at Copper Bottom Brewery tell me about this really cool island called Panmure Island. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, but apparently there's a really beautiful lighthouse. So it's an island off the coast of Prince Edward Island. So it's an island that has a little island. So of course I've got to go there. The sun is about to set, so we're flying across there. We should be there. GPS says about 14 minutes. So I'll catch in with you as soon as we get there. We'll check this place out. We're headed to Charlottetown now, just to wrap up this amazing trip on P.E.I.
Okay, so we're in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, like right in the city, and we're at a national historical site. It's actually an old cottage of one of the guys that signed the Confederation, that actually really pushed the Confederation of Canada to come to be, actually. He was a huge proponent of it, even when there was a lot of pushback. I don't think I'm supposed to be here, but we get the car plugged in here. They've got a Tesla charger, just one, so we're gonna get some sleep, and hopefully I don't get the RCMP knocking at the window in the night. Hopefully I'm able to get a few hours sleep and then get out of here. Well, we didn't get caught here in downtown Charlottetown camping out. Got a good night's sleep, in fact, nice and warm in the car, and we got a full charge, so we're ready to hit the road. Well, we checked out a lighthouse this morning in Charlottetown. That was pretty cool. Now it's time to grab some breakfast. So I found this diner. It's called Maid Marion's Diner. So it's like a Robin Hood themed breakfast place. So I'm going to check that out and let you know how it is. Must be a lot of fans of Robin Hood here in Charlottetown, because Maid Marion's Diner is just packed here. All right, well, that did not go as expected. Go to Maid Marion's Diner. It is ridiculously amazing. The pies, the breakfast, the cinnamon rolls, the milkshakes. I might have got some stuff to go, and there was still a bunch of stuff that I wanted to get there. Yeah, coming back here for sure. Oh man, I don't want to leave this island, but we're gonna have to get going and head for the bridge across and back into New Brunswick and then down into Nova Scotia. Another supercharger check-in here. This is the only supercharger, not only in the city, but on the entire island, the entire province. This is it right here, 8 version 3 stalls, 60 cents a kilowatt, Canadian dollars is what they're charging here. Beautiful setup here. The plaza is great. There's an amazing brewery over here, Lone Oak Brewery. There is Receiver Coffee and Boom Burger, Gourmet Burger Shop, Cow's Ice Cream on the other side, great gift shop over there. Lots of candies, treats, ice creams for the kiddos. And then there's also Anne of Green Gables chocolates and sweets and all that sort of thing. So there's lots to see, lots to do here. Excellent location. I was able to access every part of the island with the range of the Model S. And there's tons of destination charging around the island too. Let's check out Receiver Coffee. Get a Yeti refill here. Well, the service was really good here at Receiver Coffee, and they washed out my Yeti, didn't ask any questions at all. They're like, yep, let's refill her up. So I got the medium roast. Let's give it a try, first time. Woo, it's hot. It's good, yeah. Nice, easy drinking. I'm used to the darker stuff, but this is good. It's got a little smoky undertone, and they roast it right here. So fresh, locally roasted, literally 20 steps from where they're brewing it. Can't beat it. Yep, it is a dump truck full of potatoes. Well, of course we have to buy some potatoes. We're in Prince Edward Island. Thank you very much, P.E.I. Let's get them. Doesn't get any more local than that. Autopilot over the Confederation Bridge.